Hello and welcome to today's lesson. In this video, we're going to learn English through a story from daily life. By using a real-life example, we'll practice common phrases, vocabulary, and grammar that you can apply to your own life. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the story as we go step by step through some key English language points. The story: Meet Sarah. Sarah is a teacher at a local school, and like most of us, she has a busy routine. Let's follow her through a day in her life and see how she uses English to interact with others and handle different situations. Morning, it's 7 o'clock a.m., and Sarah's alarm rings. She gets out of bed, stretches, and yawns. After a quick breakfast of toast and coffee, she grabs her bag, puts on her coat, and heads out the door. As Sarah walks to the bus stop, she sees her neighbor John, who is also heading to work. Example 1. Good morning, John. Sarah says with a smile. John responds, Morning, Sarah. How are you today? Sarah replies, I'm good, thanks. Just another busy day ahead. In this short conversation, we see a few key phrases. Good morning, a polite way to greet someone in the morning. How are you today? A common question used to check how someone is feeling. I'm good, thanks. A typical response to the question. After a brief chat, Sarah boards the bus to head to school. Midday, by 9 o'clock a.m., Sarah is at school. She teaches English to a group of 8th grade students. Today's lesson is about verbs in the past tense. She starts by writing on the board. Yesterday, I went to the store. I watched a movie last night. He visited his grandmother last weekend. Example 2. Class, can anyone tell me what the past tense of go is? Sarah asks. One student answers. Went. Sarah replies. That's correct. Go becomes went in the past tense. Sarah continues teaching the class, explaining how regular verbs end in ed like watched and visited, and how irregular verbs change completely like go to went. Afternoon, after teaching for a few hours, it's lunchtime. Sarah sits in the teacher's lounge and chats with her colleague Emily. Example 3. What did you do over the weekend, Emily? Sarah asks. Emily responds. I went hiking in the mountains with my family. It was amazing. How about you? Sarah replies. I stayed home and relaxed. It was a quiet weekend, but I needed it. In this conversation, we practice asking and answering about past events. What did you do over the weekend? This is a question to ask someone about their activities in the past. I went hiking, a simple past tense answer. The verb went shows an action that happened in the past. It was amazing. A phrase to express excitement or happiness about an experience. Evening. By the end of the day, Sarah is tired but satisfied. She finishes her work, says goodbye to her colleagues, and heads home. On her way back, she stops at the grocery store to buy some ingredients for dinner. Example 4. Excuse me, where can I find the tomatoes? Sarah asks a store worker. The worker replies. They're in aisle 5, next to the cucumbers. Sarah thanks him. Thank you so much. This is a great example of using polite phrases. Excuse me, a polite way to get someone's attention. Where can I find? A useful question for asking about the location of items in a store or any place. Thank you so much, a polite way to show appreciation. Night, after a long day, Sarah finally gets home, cooks dinner and relaxes with a book. She reflects on her day, feeling proud of the work she's done. Before bed, she texts her friend Lily to catch up. Example 5. Hi Lily. How was your day? Lily replies, It was good, thanks. I finished a big project at work today. How about you? Sarah responds, Busy but good. I taught a great class and finished all my work. In this text conversation, Sarah uses common phrases for checking in with a friend. How was your day? A common question used to ask about someone's experience during the day. I finished a big project, talking about something you completed in the past. Busy but good, a way to describe how your day went, with a positive spin even if it was tiring. Conclusion: by following Sarah's day, we've learned some valuable English phrases and vocabulary that you can use in your own life. From greetings like good morning to past tense verbs like went. These expressions are useful for daily conversations. Remember, language learning is all about practice. The more you use English in your daily life, the better you will get. Try to use the phrases you've learned today when speaking to friends, family, or even in your own thoughts. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, it's all part of the learning process. Thank you for joining us today. Keep practicing, and soon you'll see great improvement in your English skills. See you in the next lesson.